Yes, so good evening, my people. It's a pleasure to have you once again on this special edition of the Jagbajantis Show. I am your regular host, Akin, and this show is brought to you live by Yeti's Kitchen. Yes, my brother Gabriel, I see you. Welcome back after your long break. It's good to have you back on the show. Otojo Meta, I think you went on honeymoon because after your wedding, I think that was when you disappeared. Great to have you back on the show. Welcome you wherever you are listening to me from. Bóyá àárọ̀ níbi tẹ́ wà, báyọ̀ sàn bóyá lẹ́nu, mo kí yín o. My Nigerian people, I dropped an update on my page to inform you or remind you that we have lost an hour in UK here, and so the show is 9 o'clock our time and 10 p.m. your time. Yes, my brother Samuel Sunday Fagbemi, good to have you on the show. Thank you for connecting tonight. As you are coming in, please help me share this show on your platform. Invite somebody to invite somebody to invite somebody and to invite somebody. Jagbajantis. Tonight we'll be looking at something very, 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 very important. It's going to be a serious show tonight. Emma smash love button fún mi o, bẹ́ bá ṣe ń wọlé yẹn. Kórí èmi náà lè máa gbá yagi. Smash the love button. Show me love wherever you are. Gẹ́gẹ́ bí ìṣe mi, mo kí gbogbo ẹ̀yin àgbààgbà níkàlẹ̀, mo kí gbogbo ẹ̀yin ọmọdé o. Mo kí ọkùnrin, mo kí obìnrin, mo kí gbogbo ẹ̀yin ládéládé, mo kí gbogbo ẹ̀yin ìjòyè. Pàápàá jùlọ mojúbà Ìdùmarè. Ọba mi tó ní kọ́kọ́rọ́ ọjọ́ lọ́wọ́, òjí kùtùkùtù fàṣọlá bora ọba mi jìnwìnjìnwìn ìlẹ̀kẹ̀. Òun la gbọ́n rí kọjá ọgbọ́n. Ọba tó tayọ ìmọ̀. Ọ̀ní àgbà tí kìí bẹ́nikẹ́ni ṣàpapín ògo. Ojúbà orísun ọgbọ́n, ojúbà orísun ìmọ̀ o. Òun ló lóhùn, òun ló ní máa wí. Paríparí ọlá pérégedé ògo. Ojúbà orí mi o, orí owó, orí ọlá, orí òkìkí, orí ògo. Orí tí ń gbè mí níjà nígbà gbogbo, orí tí ò takò mí. Gbogbo ẹ̀yin tá a gbé àkóso ayé lé lọ́wọ́, ojúbà yín o. Ẹjọ́ yẹ mí kalẹ̀ lálẹ́. Iṣẹ́ tá a rán mi mo tún wá jẹ́, iṣẹ́ tá a bá sì ran ikọ̀ kì í pa ikọ̀ o. Màá tún jẹ́ talẹ̀ yìí. Ẹ sì gbọ́, ẹ sì mú. Yóò ṣe yín láǹfààní. Yes, special thanks to our sponsor, Yeti's Kitchen. The best Afro-British Afro-British restaurant in the whole of the United Kingdom. They are situated in the city of Manchester, but they serve you UK-wide. So if you keep it there, just place your order and you will have it delivered right to your doorstep. You can contact them for your food supplies, bulk food supplies. You can contact them if you have events you need catering for, birthday, kids party, garden party, you need small chops, any kind of event you need catering for. Just give them a call. They're a call away and they will sort you out. Let's get to the commercial room quickly, and when we return, we'll get straight into the show. Mumbo.
Yeti's Kitchen, ilé oúnjẹ àrà ọ̀tọ̀ tó kalẹ̀ sílùú Manchester. Chilled out Afro and English fusion bar with great food, music and movies. Kò sí irú oúnjẹ tẹ́ ẹ fẹ́ tẹ́ ò bá lọ́dọ̀ wọn. Serving the best fusion of African and English delicacies bíi jollof rice, ẹ̀wà àgànyìn, ẹ̀fọ́ rírò, jerk chicken, suya, ayamashi, goat pepper soup, bọ́gà lóríṣiríṣi àti àwọn ọtí ọlọ́kan òjọ̀kan. Bẹ́ẹ̀ bá ṣe fẹ́ sí ni, eating, takeaway or delivery gbogbo ẹ̀ ló bá wọn lára mu. Oríṣiríṣi ètò ìgbádùn ni wọ́n sì ń ṣe lọ́dọ̀ wọn bíi movie night, live jazz music, game night àti Lego play area for children to relax while you eat. Their opening times are Monday to Sunday, 1 p.m. to 9 p.m. Address money, 299 Liverpool Road, Eccles, Manchester, M300QN. Telephone 0161 706 0062 tàbí 074 603 53448. Ẹ tún lè kàn sí wọn lórí email wọn ní food@yetiskitchen.com. For more information, visit their website www.yetiskitchen.com. Yeti's Kitchen, the best Afro-British restaurant in Manchester.
Yeah, so thank you very much for connecting and staying with me on the show. Right. We are getting into the show now.
Serving the best fusion of African and English delicacies bíi jollof rice, ẹ̀wà àgànyìn.
Don't forget, as you are coming in, please help me share the show on your platform. Invite somebody to connect so we can enjoy ourselves tonight. I believe this show will benefit so many families. It's not a topic we can cover in one night, and that is why I have splitted it into parts. So tonight we will be looking at the part one of the discussion, and I would want as much contribution from listeners tonight. If you have experience that you want to share, if you have something regarding tonight's topic that you've experienced, I want you to be a part of the show tonight. Right, so the discussion we will be having tonight is what I titled Social Cancer in the African Community. And we will be dealing with the part one of this discussion tonight, which is centered on family, separation, and co-parenting. The part two will be focused more on African businesses, finance and investment. And for this one, I will be bringing a guest on the show to join me. So don't miss next week's show. It's going to be fully loaded. But tonight, let's get on with it. This is a part one of our discussion, social cancer in the African community. and we will be looking at family, separation, and co-parenting tonight. Yorùbá mi á pọ̀ díẹ̀ lálẹ́ yìí, pàápàá jùlọ tí n bá ti fẹ́ sọ àwọn ọ̀rọ̀ tó jẹ́ wípé ó jẹ́ ẹlẹgẹ́. Màá yí sí èdè tiwantiwa because the discussion we want to have tonight concerns us. It's about us, And when I say African community, I want us to come back home, as much as possible. Nigeria, something we can relate with. And when I have to say things that, only for our benefit, I'll switch things up. So, Emma Femi Bamilo, Emma Sun. And just few things I require from you tonight: an open mind, listening ear, a contribution, and you from time to time to be smashing the love button. It works overall, for the Facebook algorithms, and it will help, put this show across to as many people as possible. Okay, why is the rate of divorce and separation amongst the African community in diaspora so high? Don't get me wrong, they separate back home. There's divorce going on back home. But the rate is so high on this side. So high that it's fast becoming a norm. It's fast becoming a fad. It's fast becoming, something that it is not a culture. Why? Yes, so producer Tomoje Lekan Shobi, it's good to have you on the show, my brother. Ladies and gentlemen, that is the man that has been producing all my songs. We've been coming a long way. Very, very, very great man. Very great man. Great to have you on the show tonight, my brother. So, why is it so high compared to where we're coming from? Also, another common thing I've noticed is when we separate in this side of the world, when we separate in our community, in this side of the world, we separate with so much bitterness. So much bitterness. Why are these things happening? It's a cancer that is eating us up. Tonight, I'll be opening our eyes to some things that we don't know. Wọ́n ní èpà ń para ẹ̀, olóhùn ń pajá. Ikú ń jọ̀gẹ̀dẹ̀, ikú ń rẹ́rìn-ín. Ikú ò mọ̀ pé n tó ń dùn ń pani. We do these things without knowing that we are hurting ourselves. We're falling into the traps that has been laid out for us. Bóyá ẹ mọ̀ that the system is rigged against us. The system has been set up in such a way that it's skewed against us to fail. And the attack starts from breaking up the family unit. So the family makes the community makes the society makes the world. So everything starts from the family. So you want to destroy the world is difficult. Destroy the family. And destroy the family, when you break up the home, it has ripple effect. So it affects whatever environment or surrounding people from that broken home get into. Then it affects every other people they come in contact with, and it spread like that. Then it becomes a cycle. So it keeps going round and round and round and round and round like that. So, oh yeah, yo. So we get into this part of the world, we fall into the trap, knowingly or unknowingly, and then we wonder why we are always at the back. So, tí ilé bá ti dàrú, children that are raised in dysfunctional homes oftentimes don't turn out well. Ilé tá ti break. Bàbá yẹn òun náà wà níbì kan tó ń ṣe ránran. Ìyá náà ò gbádùn ara ẹ̀, kò lè dá tọ́ mọ́. Àwọn ọmọ náà wọn ní ọjọ́ ọ̀la. Táwọn yẹn bá dàgbà, same thing á tún repeat nínú ayé àwọn náà. And then it goes on and on and on and on and on like that. Kí ló ń fà á? What are the causes? What can we do about these things? Those are the points we will be looking at tonight. Number one, I've talked about the system. The system structure is such that if you are not sensible, it will destroy you. It will destroy you. The system looks so like harmless. It looks like it's set up to, give you the best. But what it offers can also kill. And that's why you need to be sensible. When the system is, telling you can do this, you can do that, you can do this, you can do that, you need to be really, really, really sensible. So, I said family, not marriage. Family. So that means they've gone beyond, coming together. Now they've set up. So you have the man, you have the wife, and you have the children. No. Let's go back into the foundation and see how these things build up. There are many couples that have been couples before coming down here. So they have a life they're used to over there. They have a way things is run. And then they have their issues also back home. And then they get on the plane with children or not without children, and they come here. They get into this environment, they find a different system. The man is coming with some sort of ego. And the woman that has been, playing that second role back home suddenly discovers the amount of power that the system offers her. So suddenly there's a sort of strangeness now in their relationship. Things are no longer the way they used to see it. Problems start. The system oftentimes don't offer any mediation. What it offers is, you can kick this fellow out. Tó bá ń yọ ẹ́ lẹ́nu. Tó bá dẹ̀ ti lé jáde, a máa ní kó má sún mọ́ gbèrígbèrí ibi tó bá wà. And then we will look after you. We will provide you everything that you want. We give you house. We'll be paying for the house. We'll be giving you support so you can have peace of mind. This is what the system tells you. It looks very pleasant. It sounds, too good to be true. And then when the offer is too hard to resist. So, you start looking for opportunities to pounce on this offer. Little argument, you blow it up. What you don't realize is this. It's a trap. A trap to break your home. A trap to break your foundation. A trap to ensure that you don't have a family unit where kids can be raised to be strong and successful in the society. It's a trap to ensure that your family becomes dysfunctional. You start having mental issues because bàbá tán bá ṣáà ti lé jáde ńlé gan ò lè gbádùn ara ẹ̀. Kò ní jára ayé, kò ní jára ọ̀run. Ìyá tó wà nílé tó rò ń pé òun gbádùn, wọ́n fún òun lé, wọ́n fún òun lówó, kò lè dá tó àwọn ọmọ yẹn. Àwọn ọmọ ya wèrè sí gbòòrò, òun náà ò lálàáfíà. And there are so many families like this that the system has successfully succeeded in breaking. But we can't blame the system. We have to look at people who fell into the trap of the system, either by not being careful or either by being too greedy to have a taste of what the system offers. The system also can work for you if you understand it. It can make the system to work for you positively if you understand it. But oftentimes we focus on our own selfishness. We don't look at the overall picture. We are a kind of people that love taking advantage. We like the easy way out. We don't like going the distance. We like things easy. So anywhere we get to, that is what we're looking for. This applies also to a couple where maybe the man has been here, and then the wife crosses over from back home. I mean, it will take just a trip to the salon for the head of the woman to be turned around. Irun ẹyọ kan ló kàn láti lọ ṣe ní hairdresser. Àwọn àǹtí kan wà ń bẹ̀, àwọn màmá kan wà ń bẹ̀. Àwọn títí wọ́n ti jóná tó wá ń koná mọ́ àrò gbogbo àwọn ẹlòmíì. 2 hours tí wàá fi ṣerun yẹn lásán is enough láti gbin ìkorò sínú ìrìn àjò ẹ̀. Wàá dẹ̀ délé, wàá bẹ̀rẹ̀ sí máa ṣìwàwù. Àwọn obìnrin mò ń bá wí sí yẹn. You see, tonight's topic is not about men versus women. No. It's not gender specific. But where I need to lay emphasis on certain gender, I will. My phone, look out here. But more emphasis is on the women so far because I'm talking about the system. And the system is set up in their favor. And oftentimes, I see you, my sister, BCR Oaks. Good to have you on the show tonight. And my brother, Mr. Banks. Ekwataro, thank you for joining. So, it is in the misuse that we fall into this trap that destroys us, that destroys our family unit. And when that is destroyed, it affects how far we can go. It affects how high our children can reach. This is why we need to open our mind and only use the system for our own benefit and progress, not for selfish gains, such that it eventually destroys who we are. Good evening, my sister Olabisi Olaomi Duro Sharo. Good to have you on the show. Otojo Metao. I've not seen you for a while, but thank you for connecting tonight. So for those who are just joining so far, I've been talking about the social concern in the African community, and we're looking at the part 1 of the topic, which is centered on family, separation, and co-parenting. So I've been building up the case to see why the divorce and separation rate among African community in diaspora is so high. And when we do separate, why do we do it with so much bitterness? So I'm looking at one of the possible causes, which is the systemic structure, the way the system is structured to make us fail, to break a family unit, which eventually breaks us ultimately. But I'm trying to make us understand that while the system is set up the way it is, we can also use it positively rather than fall into the trap that destroys us. We must use the system for everything other than breaking us up, breaking our family unit. Because when this happens, the man of the house is destroyed, the kids are destroyed, and oftentimes the woman too end up in a mental unit. And this is why we're limited. The prisons are full of our kids, stabbing every single week. Our kids are stabbing themselves. They engage in all kinds of vices. And the cycle is a vicious cycle. Why is this eating us up? So I've just opened our eyes now to the system. How we must avoid the trap. Those things the system offers. The benefit. When you focus on those things, you will fall into the trap. The trap destroyed that family unit. My brother Olawande Olatunji, good evening, myself. Good evening, sir. How's your day been? Thank you for connecting. So, when couples are coming from, back home, and you get here, you must understand that it's a different environment. Take your time. Study the system. See how it works. Then, sit yourself down and see how the system can work in your favor rather than using it to break yourself up. Also, if a partner has been here already and the other one is just joining, tó bá débi má ṣe gànràngànràn, farabalẹ̀. Mind what people tell you. Torí àwọn àjẹgbodò kúnta tí wọ́n ń wẹ́ nìkunra, àwọn títí wọ́n ti bàjẹ́. Wọ́n ń wá àwọn tí wọ́n máa recruit náà sínú ẹgbẹ́ ayé ìbàjẹ́ tí wọ́n ní. Oftentimes they get women in salon, they get them at parties, they get them at places of work. Wọ́n á gbìn kòrò sínú ayé wọn. Things that they've not been considering before they start looking at it. They start taking note, wọ́n bẹ̀rẹ̀ sí máa ṣoríṣiríṣi. And before you know it, wọ́n á ṣìwàwù. Because their focus is on, yes, mo lè dáyé mi gbé, mo lè dá ṣe, ìjọba á tọ́jú mi, màá gbalé, màá gbowó, kí mo ní ìdí ẹ̀ fún. Then you fall into the trap. Another point, this point number 2, is the immigration system. Apart from those who were born here, except those who are citizens, the rest of us has to go through the immigration system. and people came in through different means. Ọ̀tọ̀ọ̀tọ̀ lórúkọ kù gbà wálé, tó gborí omi wà, tó gba ojú òfurufú wà, tó gba inú ihò ilẹ̀ wà. Everybody ṣáà yọrí síbí ni. But for you to regularize your stay by whatever means tó fi débí, people start looking for, options within and outside the law. In this search, oríṣiríṣi nǹkan là ń tọwọ́ bọ̀, oríṣiríṣi nǹkan là ń ṣe. Àtẹ̀rà àwọn obìnrin tó máa gbà mọ̀ràn gan wípé ó rọrùn fún ẹ nílùú yìí láti tètè níwèé tó bá jẹ́wọ́ nìkan. Ó kúkú ti bímọ, lé ọkùnrin yẹn jáde nílé, sọ ń pọ́n náà ẹ̀, build the case domestic abuse. I've watched a video where the guy was standing in the hallway of their house with the lady, and the lady for no reason was just crying. Ó dẹ̀ ń pora mọ́lẹ̀, ó dẹ̀ ń sunkún, ó dẹ̀ ń record. Àwọn ọmọ gan wò pé kí ló ń ṣe mọ́mí àwọn. Bọ̀bọ́ ọjọ́ àwọn mẹ́rin pé mi ò súnmọ́ ẹ o, mi ò fọwọ́ kan ẹ o, mi ì ṣe nǹkan kan pẹ̀lú ẹ o. Ó dẹ̀ wà ń bẹ̀, ó dẹ̀ ń sunkún, ó dẹ̀ ń record nílẹ̀ lẹ́ǹbẹ̀. Ó ní tó fẹ́ ṣe, ó níbi tó ń lọ. And when you play this kind of game, of course, 130 boy, the system is there. They're sympathetic to your case. Obìnrin ni wọ́n náà, ó lọ́mọ, kò níwèé, dídídí. Wọ́n á gbọ́rọ̀ ẹ̀, àwọn agbọ̀rọ̀ tó máa dá sí i. Wọ́n á dẹ̀ bẹ̀rẹ̀ sí process ìwé fún ẹ. Àwọn á lé ọkùnrin yẹn jìnnà. Àwọn á dákú wọ̀ nìkan àtàwọn ọmọ yẹn. Ó ti gbàwé, ṣùgbọ́n ayé ẹ̀ ti bàjẹ́. Ayé àwọn ọmọ yẹn náà ti bàjẹ́. There are so many people roaming around today. They have every colors of passport that you can ask them to produce. But ayé wọn ò jámọ́ nǹkankan. Red passport wà, blue passport wà, yellow wà, green wà, rainbow passport wà. Ṣùgbọ́n ayé wọn ò jámọ́ nǹkankan. Ìwé yẹn gan wà wúlò mọ́. Ìwé yẹn ò wúlò mọ́. Ayé wọn gan ti bàjẹ́. Many of them are living in regret. Tí ká ní mo dẹ̀ ti dúró ni, màá sì pàpà ní kinní náà. Gbogbo ọ̀nà tí mo gbà yẹn gan gbogbo ẹ̀ wá já sí báyìí. What we should do as a family is to work together. Plan everything together. Process everything together. Rather than kó ká kò fẹ́ ṣe tiẹ̀ kóńkó jábélé. Tó bá tẹ̀ tó fẹ́ ṣe kóńkó jábélé ó dáa. But tó bá tún ṣe kóńkó jábélé at the detriment of the other person. That is high. That is the height of wickedness. Ẹni tó bímọ fún ẹ, bàbá ọmọ ẹ, ó dẹ̀ cook up story. Torí a máa níwèé, ó dẹ̀ kọ̀ kí tiẹ̀ bàjẹ́. Wàá dẹ̀ ti lé bàbá yẹn lọ, wọ́n ti lé lọ nìyẹn o. Wọn ò ní jẹ́ ó rọ́mọ, wọn ò ní jẹ́ ó ráwọn mọ́. Dá máa níbikíbi tó bá wà kò lè lálàáfíà mọ́, kò lè gbádùn mọ́. Rábàràbà ló máa bá kiri. Ìwọ náà ti níwèé ńsìn. Ọ̀rọ̀ ń pa ayé ẹ máa dáa ni, ayé ẹ ò ní dáa, ayé ẹ ṣẹ̀ṣẹ̀ bẹ̀rẹ̀ sí dojúrú ni. Wàá máa dágbé, àdágbé, àdáfà, àdásọ̀. Bàbá mọ̀ pé ẹrù èèyàn méjì ó ṣòro rù fún èèyàn kan. Ẹrù tí rélùwéè bá rù tó gbin, tí kẹ́tẹ́kẹ́tẹ́ bá tẹ́rí sí, ó máa wọlẹ̀ ni. Táwọn ọmọ yẹn bá bẹ̀rẹ̀ sí yọ ẹ́ lẹ́nu, wàá máa kó wọn lọ sí church, wàá máa fún wọn lómi àdúrà mu, wàá máa fún wọn ní góyà oil mu. Kò ní ṣiṣẹ́ lára wọn. Bá ọmọ yẹn ṣe ń mú, bẹ́ẹ̀ ni wọ́n máa tọ̀. Kò ní ṣiṣẹ́ lára wọn. Because o ti fall sínú trap system. O ti fi selfishness ẹ, o ti fi greed ẹ, o ti fi àìní sùúrù ẹ, o ti fi bà ọjọ́ ọ̀la ẹ jẹ́. Many are in that situation today. Many are in that situation today. Similar to this is the welfare benefit system. I know of a couple nínú ìlú tíyàwó sọ fọ́kọ pé jáde ńlé. Wíwà ẹnu ilé yìí kò jẹ́ n rí ìtọ́jú. Filé ilẹ̀, tó bá lọ ìjọba á tọ́jú mi, màá gbádùn ayé mi jù báyìí lọ. Òkùnkùn nìkan kan nu ilé náà, tẹlifíṣàn nìkan náà ló rà, gbé kó máa lọ. Telling you true story here. People want freedom. You have so many women here, they don't want a man that will ask them, where you coming from, níbo lò ń lọ, dáná fún mi, ṣe gbá ṣàwò, everything. They just want to live their life. They want to be alone. They want to be able to go to party from Wednesday till come padà ní alẹ́ Sunday. They want to be able to live recklessly the way they want, change men and everything like that. And you know, gbélé ọ̀fẹ́, gba owó every week, every month, jayé bó ṣe wù wọ́n. Ẹ máa oríṣiríṣi àwọn èèyàn bí bàbá mẹ́rin, ọmọ mẹ́rin. Kí ni ìdí tó fi ń pa ọmọ jọ? Bọ́mọ yẹn bá ṣe ń pọ̀ sí, bẹ́ẹ̀ ni wọ́n ń change ilé fún wọn. Wọ́n bá bímọ méjì, á mú yín lọ sí 3 bedroom. Wọ́n bá bímọ mẹ́rin, tí wọ́n bá ti jẹ́ different sexes, jẹ́ pé tí gbogbo wọn kàn ń ṣe obìnrin àti gbogbo wọn kàn ń ṣọkùnrin, á mú yín lọ sí 4 bedroom. Because wọ́n believe pé èyí tó bá jẹ́ different sex yẹ kó ní yàrá tiẹ̀ lọ́tọ̀. And you see them driving big cars, you see them, living in big houses and stuff like that. But bàbá àwọn ọmọ yẹn dà, ẹ lè rí wọn. Sí bàbá, àmọ́ ẹ wá wọ́n ya wèrè sí gbòòrò. You see young kids, they're just angry for no reason. Máa rí wọn láàárọ̀. They're just angry. Ẹ bá rí wà tó ń wù, there's no direction, because they have no role model in their life. They have no father figure that they can model their life after. Torí benefit. Àtẹ̀láwọn míì náà tó jẹ́ pé wọ́n jọ ń gbélé pọ̀ lọ́kọ àtaya, ṣùgbọ́n tó jẹ́ pé wọ́n ń jà sí benefit. Irú ọkùnrin wo gan-an ní ká pe irú ọkùnrin tó ń jà sí benefit náà? Irú ọkùnrin wo ń ká pe irú ọkùnrin bẹ́ẹ̀ tí ò lámòjú kúrò, Some of them will argue pé tó bá gbowó yẹn náà kíní ló fi ń rà ìràkúrà ló fi ń rà bákan nǹkan gẹ́gẹ́. Ìyẹn lásán gan break ilé àwọn ẹlòmíì. Ó ń gba kíní kan ó ń gba man when you hear stories nígbà míì gan you just weak. And the question I ask is níbi tẹ́ ẹ ti ń bọ̀ owó tẹ́ ẹ ṣiṣẹ́ fún gan fún 30 days tẹ́ ẹ ṣiṣẹ́ fún ìjọba gan ò san fún yín ẹ dẹ̀ ṣì ń gbé ayé ẹ̀ kú ẹ wá débí ẹ bẹ́fọ̀n lábàtà ẹ yọ̀bẹ tì omi lẹ́rù pé ó mu kú síbẹ̀ ni ẹ ṣe làákàyè ni. Ẹ ṣe jókòó kẹ́ ẹ panú pọ̀ kẹ́ ẹ pa ọkàn pọ̀ kẹ́ ẹ wò pé báwo ni sísítẹ́ẹ̀mù ṣe lè gbè wá rather than tẹ́ ẹ fi ń jẹ́ kó tú yín ká. That's why when you want to get involved in some family issues and you ask them pé kí ló tiẹ̀ ń fàjà gan wọn ò lè sọ because some of these reasons ó ń tini lójú àwọn nǹkan ìdọ̀tí ni they can't say it. Ó ní many ọ̀rọ̀ ò ṣe ṣe yanjú because when you can't even admit what your problem is then you can't solve it. These are the issues. Another point is selfishness. Selfishness on the part of the partners. Right. I'll go back to the immigration point quickly. I want to link it with this one. Oftentimes when people meet here, when couples meet here, ó máa ń ní condition. Single parent mi lè máa wá ẹni tó máa bá a tọ́jú ọmọ. Ẹlòmíì náà dẹ̀ lè máa wá ẹni tó máa fún níwèé. There's nothing bad in it because I've said it on this show before that the way life is structured is we all have needs. And it's through our interaction bá a ṣe ń bára pàdé tá à ń ṣe everything la ṣe ń jẹ́ kí need wa kó wà met la ṣe ń meet need ara wa. So you have what I want, I have what you want. We can come together and we'll both be happy. Both needs are met. And that's the important thing. But oftentimes, àwọn èèyàn ò kí ń nà tán fúnra wọn. They hide things. So you are not clear with your intention. The other person is not clear with his intention. So ẹni tó fẹ́ gbàyàn wá pàdé ẹni tó náà fẹ́ gbàyàn. So 419 méjì wọ́n wá jọ ń gbé. Eléyìí rò pé ó máa gé nílé lára ilé tán rò pé ó máa gé nílé lára ilé wọ́n wá jọ ń gbé. Irú ìbágbépọ̀ bẹ́ẹ̀ ó máa mú wàhálà dání. Or in cases where somebody came in genuinely but the other person came with an ulterior motive. So eléyìí finú hàn the other one ó ní tó léwà. There are people tó jẹ́ pé báyà wí nìkan ló léwà. So ọjọ́ tó wọn bá ti tẹ̀wé yẹn, they've reached the peak of their satisfaction in that relationship, and they want out. They want out. Ẹlòmíì ó lè jẹ́ pé ọmọ ló lé wá, ó bá ti bímọ báyìí, ó ti reach peak yẹn nínú relationship yẹn nìyẹn, gbogbo nǹkan ìkú ò kàn mọ́, and the other person is still wanting more. So in coming together of partner, there must be transparency, there must be honesty. You must communicate your needs, your desires, your goals, everything. Láti sọ. Or what do you want to say about a partner, a couple? Tó jẹ́ pé àtọkọ àtìyàwó gan ni wọ́n ń lọ káàkiri gbogbo àwọn ọ̀dọ̀ prayer ilé pastor ilé this ilé that, wọ́n ń ṣe everything pé káwọn lè bímọ. But the wife is on a pill. She doesn't want to have kids because she's a career person and she thinks having children will disrupt her career plan that the position is aiming for in the organization. And she doesn't want nothing to ruin that for her. Ṣùgbọ́n bàbá kan gbọ́n mi sí, ó ń ṣe oríṣiríṣi nǹkan, wọ́n ń pray, wọ́n ń lọ gbá, wọ́n ń lọ, àwọn ń ṣe everything. But the lady is on a pill. What do you think will happen on the day the man finds out? And what kind of wickedness is that? Why tó ṣí ẹni ilẹ̀ kó jẹ́ kó rìnrìn tiẹ̀ síwájú? Why tie the person down for your own selfishness? So when two people that don't have the same goals and aspiration and focus and vision comes together, àwọn méjèèjì ò ní bí lọ, wọn ò ní bí lọ rárá. Because eléyìí fẹ́ lọ sí Manchester, the other one fẹ́ wá London. Ọ̀nà ọ̀tọ̀ọ̀tọ̀ ni. And you can't have two captains in a ship. And that is the story of so many people here. You have so many couples here where one wants to go back to Nigeria, the other wants to stay here. So gbogbo ayé tí kan gbé owó ẹ̀ ó ń kọ́ project ní Èkó ni. Ìkejì dẹ̀ wà níbí. So wọn jára bí, wọn jára òun yẹn. Many are doing things that the other person doesn't know, or they know and they don't approve of. So in situations like this, that home will eventually break. In cases like this, parties involved never reach their peak. They're never successful. They're never successful. And also we have some men here tá à ń pè ní ọpẹ́lọpẹ́ ìyá yìí. Wọn ò níṣẹ́, wọn ò nílé, wọ́n láṣọ, wọ́n ní mọ́tò, wọ́n dẹ̀ lóko ńdìí. Ó tán. They're the most irresponsible men you can come across in life. Wọ́n ní tìjú, they're useless, as in useless like they feed off women. They don't work. On bọ́ wọn ni. wọ́n sanwó ilé wọn ni, wọ́n ń dáná fún wọn ni, wọ́n ń raṣọ sí wọn lọ́rùn ni. Women need to be sensitive to quickly. Yes, so Afunme, yes, useless as pin in psyche, bẹ́ẹ̀ ni. Wọ́n useless bí iji tó wà nù làsáyà. Wọn ò wúlò kankan. Irú àwọn ọkùnrin báyìí la dà sínú àgbàdá ayé àwọn obìnrin mi. So the women are just working and working and working and working, and this one are just feeding off them. You cannot set up relationship like this. And this is why you must know what you want for yourself, so that you can attract your like. Use your period of courtship to focus on what is important, rather than wọ́n gbé ẹ lọ jẹ dòdò àti gizzard, ẹ̀ ń lọ wo fíìmù, ẹ̀ ń lọ patí ilé, ẹ̀ ń lọ kó mọ ọ̀rẹ́ kinní kan, ẹ̀ ń lọ kinní kan. Ìyẹn kọ́ ló matter. Ask the right questions. Discuss the most important stuff. Check out this person. Dig into their lives. Kò mọ orí èèyàn tó jẹ́, kò mọ ibi tó ti ń bọ̀. Àìmọye ọkùnrin bí tó jẹ́ pé wo wọ́n lọ́mọ ní Liverpool, wọ́n níyàwó ní Newcastle, wọ́n ní kíni. Ó dọjọ́ tó bá kú kó tó máa róṣìṣẹ́ èèyàn tó máa bu yẹ̀pẹ̀ sókù lójú. Because wọ́n ti ṣòṣì kiri. And they can't stop tó bá tún jẹ́ kán wọnú ayé ìwọ náà. A ní wọn lóbìnrin náà. Ìwọ ló máa ṣe research ẹ̀. Ìwọ ló máa mọ nǹkan tó fẹ́. Ìwọ ló dẹ̀ máa ensure wípé you don't fall into the hands of people like this. Because you must find somebody that has the same aspiration, that has the same goal, that has the same focus as you. You must find somebody that believes in making the home work. You must find someone that appreciates a family unit, and that will do everything to ensure that, you know, they stick together as one. Another issue, another point is finance, money. Kìíní ìdálérú jù, especially in this part of the world, ó dálérú jù. So we're coming from an environment where men are seen as a provider. Women work too, and some don't. So you get into this environment where you discover that one person's income is not enough to survive. You get into this environment where they look at family's income. They don't look at individuals' income. They look at family. Kini total family income. Òun lè máa plan budget yín lé lórí. So This is an environment where both parties must contribute. Now, what I prefer is this. What I prefer is where both parties understand that, yes, we just want to make this home work and we will do whatever it takes. So, àjọ torí wa àjọ máa rún pa àjọ máa rún sẹ̀sìn ni, and we'll give it a go. So this is where both parties are just like, do whatever they have to do to make things work. Oftentimes, the person that earns more should be the one that take the lead and contribute more, or take the bigger expenses. But we have situations where a party out of the two is still expecting one party to foot all the bills, while the other is using their money to do some project somewhere else. This is problem. Wàhálà ló ń rúgbó bọ̀ yẹn. We have situations where it is the woman that is earning more than the man. Don't forget, I mentioned the system earlier. The system works better for the women here. They progress rapidly than the men. It's just the way it's structured. So oftentimes, you find them in high position or in high paying jobs and everything like that. While guy man ṣì ń ṣe ọdẹ, àbò ó ṣà ń ṣe àwọn nǹkan míì tí ò tó jẹ́ pé it's just getting by. But these women are still expecting the man to take the larger share, or to finance everything. Àbò ní kó dáyà kọ ní tó pọ̀ jù. Àwọn ibi tí problem ti ń wà ní. Or in some cases where the woman is doing it because she's earning more, but she feels okay. Nígbà tó dẹ̀ jẹ́ pé mi ni mò ń ṣe bá tí mò ń ṣe àti mò ń ṣe everything yẹn, ọmọ o, mi ò gbọ́ control mọ́ o, mi ò gbọ́ràn mọ́ o, mi ò gbọ́ràn mọ́ báyìí o, èèyàn lè bá mi sọ̀rọ̀ mọ́ o, ayé tó bá wù mí ni màmá gbé o. And in the way she talks, in the way she behaves and everything, she's making the man feel more and more and more less of a man. And with the problem ti ń wà ní. I'm having some cases where wọ́n gbélé ayé wọn tòfin ni. Wọ́n ní constitution. They live by rules. Wọ́n pín gbogbo ẹ̀ ní. Mi dẹ̀ ní dá sí ẹ̀, mi ní ràn lọ́wọ́ bó wá ṣe wẹ̀ kó ṣe sort it out. Eléyìí mi ṣe, ìwọ ló láti ṣe yẹn. Even when things are not going well with the other person, they don't care. Torí àti pín bá dẹ̀ ṣe máa ṣe nìyẹn. Money. And then you have some situation where, from marriage counseling, wọ́n ti sọ fún wọn, ẹjọ́ máa ṣe kankan pọ̀ ní o, you are now one o, what God has joined together o, let no one put us under o, kẹ̀yà lọ sí kí náà máa ń pè joint account, kẹ̀ lọ máa ṣe kí náà. So, two people that have different spending habits now open a joint account. Ṣé ẹ mọ̀ pé problem á wà ní? Problem á wà. Problem á wà. Or you marry a man that is the firstborn of his own family, tó dẹ̀ ní àwọn battalion àbúrò nínú camp wọn, ẹ wá ṣí joint account. Problem á wà. Kan tó bá ti ń pè pé bọ̀dá mi o, school máa wọlé kìíní ọkàn bá ti ń tọ́ bọ àwọn owó yẹn, bẹ́ẹ̀ ni wàá máa kanra pé ẹ tún ti ń ná kìíní. Problem á wà. Problem á wà. Or you have one of the partners tó ní high taste. Òun ra àwọn nǹkan gbẹ́gbẹ́, àwọn nǹkan olówó ńlá yẹn ni. Tó bá dẹ̀ fẹ́ nǹkan, it goes for it. Ẹ wá lẹ ṣí joint account. Problem á wà. Cause èèyàn kan máa nájú èèyàn kan lọ. Or you open a joint account where both of you are not earning equal amount. Tó jẹ́ pé pay disparity wà. So one person is contributing more than the other, and is significantly more than the other person. But the other person tó mú less wá yẹn, ó fẹ́ máa ná owó bó ṣe wù. Problem á wà. And that's why personally I'm not a fan of joint account. Especially where, you guys have not sat down to discuss your spending habit, or where you don't have similar spending habit, where your tastes are different, when your spending needs are different. Problem á wà. So ó better kẹ́ focus lórí ilé, pé àwọn nǹkan tá a need owó fún nínú ilé yìí ni, àwọn nǹkan tá a láti sort out ni. Kẹ́ dẹ̀ focus lórí pé àwọn yẹn di ṣíṣe, and then let each person just use their money the way they want. It's as simple as that. Let me quickly get to Yeti's Kitchen. And by the time I return, I will give you one or two more points that I have, and then we will round it up by, things that I think we can do to correct some of these anomalies. I will be back.
Yeti's Kitchen, ilé oúnjẹ àrà ọ̀tọ̀ tó kalẹ̀ sílùú Manchester. Chilled out Afro and English fusion bar with great food, music and movies. Kò sí irú oúnjẹ tẹ́ fẹ́ tẹ́ ò bá lọ́dọ̀ wọn. Serving the best fusion of African and English delicacies bíi jollof rice, ẹ̀wà àgànyìn, ẹ̀fọ́ rírò, jerk chicken, suya, ayamashi, goat pepper soup, bọ́gà lóríṣiríṣi àti àwọn ọtí ọlọ́kan òjọ̀kan. Bẹ́ẹ̀ bá ṣe fẹ́ sí ni, eating, takeaway or delivery, gbogbo ẹ̀ ló bá wọn lára mu. Oríṣiríṣi ètò ìgbádùn ni wọ́n sì ń ṣe lọ́dọ̀ wọn, bíi movie night, live jazz music, game night, àti Lego play area for children to relax while you eat. Their opening times are Monday to Sunday, 1 p.m. to 9 p.m. Address money, 299 Liverpool Road, Eccles, Manchester, M300QN. Telephone 0161 706 0062 tàbí 074 603 53448. Ẹ tún lè kàn sí wọn lórí email wọn ní food@yetiskitchen.com. For more information, visit their website www.yetiskitchen.com. Yeti's Kitchen, the best Afro-British restaurant in Manchester.
Yes, so thank you very much for staying with me. So these are the issues. These are the issues where we even have, partners that will target people that owó burúkú wà lọ́wọ́ ọmọ yìí, má worry, mo máa wọlé sí lára. So they're not coming with the intention of, going the distance with you, setting up a family with you, and living dojo ogbo with you. They're coming after your resources. They're coming after what they can get from you. And once they get that, they leave you and off they go. So this is why you must be very, very sensitive from the start. From the beginning. And it starts from you. You must know what you want. I've discussed on this show before why I think people keep attracting the wrong people. And that is because many people go about with a mask. They go about with a mask because mi ìfẹ́ kàn take advantage mi, ìwọ tó jẹ́ pé èèyàn tínú ẹ mọ́ tó dáa tó rí báyìí ni wàá gbé mask aṣàwọ̀, wàá gbé mask very very proud haughty stubborn rude person wàá gbé wọ̀. What you don't realize is there are people out there looking for your kind. Irú àwọn táwọn náà fẹ́ nìyẹn. And because that is what they see, that is what they are attracted to. So tẹ́ bá wá collabo tán, tó wá bẹ̀rẹ̀ sí treat ẹ. But why is he treating me like this? Yes, because that is what you show, that is what you portrayed, and that is what attracted you to them. So that is the treatment you will be getting. So you must drop those skills, drop those masks, and be yourself. Be yourself, but know what you want. And use what you want to set up that gateway in your life, to filter people that are coming in and out. And you attract the right person. And when you constantly ask the right question, discuss the right stuff, wàá mọ̀ báyẹn wà compatible, ibi tẹ̀dẹ̀ ń lọ máa yé yín. Àwọn èèyàn ń fi wà pamọ́, wọ́n ti bá wọn ṣàwò. Èéfín ni wà. Kò ṣeé fi pamọ́ tipẹ́, ó máa rú jáde. And let me shock you, ìwà oníwà ló ṣòro wù jù. Ìwà oníwà ló ṣòro, wàá slip up ṣáà ni. Fẹ́ni tó bá wà sensitive, wọ́n máa mọ̀, wọ́n á rí pé nǹkan ò add up. I mean, things that we don't tá à ń kọbi ara sí. There are red flags around us. Àwa la kì í wò. Or we know them and we choose to ignore them. But wípé kò sí sign, kò sí àpẹẹrẹ, kò sí red flag yẹn, ó wà. Àwa la deciding pé jẹ́ n gbójú. I just want this person. Desperation ló cause tẹlòmíì. Situation tó bá rẹ̀ ló cause tẹlòmíì. Ẹlòmíì kàn wá ó ti lose iṣẹ́, ó ń wá ibi tá kàn forí ẹ̀ pamọ́ sí, ó ń wálé. Àgbà ẹni partner tó bá rí. Àṣebí kí n kàn rí bí sùn ni. Nǹkan rí bí sùn ni. From there, ó rọlù wàhálà. Now, in all this situation, now imagine wípé ọmọ wa tún wá wọ àárín wọn. Ó sì dá o tó bá já wọn nìkan o. Tọmọ bá ti wọlé, àbánlá problem. That's why I said it one time, even on this show, mo ti sọ. When you get married, please don't have kids. At least in the first 12 to 24 months of that relationship. Kẹ́ ẹ fi mọ́ra yín. Kẹ́ ẹ fi mi ara yín wò. because you guys are two ends of sharp iron. Tí irin méjì bá dẹ̀ ń lọ́ra wọn, a máa spark. Kẹ́ yẹ̀ wò bóyá ẹ lè overcome àwọn spark yẹn àbí ó máa consume yín. Bá dẹ̀ rí pé kinní ò lè work, kó kákù ṣe kinní, kó gbé àpò ẹ̀, kó dẹ̀ ọ̀rá máa bá tiẹ̀ lọ. Kò sí nǹkan kan, ó máa easy. You can start your life afresh somewhere else and just move on easily. Ọ̀dẹ̀ bá ti jẹ́ kí àwọn people from the father's house and the mother's house kọ́ pushing títí pé tètè bímọ, kílẹ̀ tó ń dúró ṣe, kílẹ̀ tó ń ṣe gíran tẹ́yìn náà bá ti dábòlẹ̀. Tẹ́bí àkọ́kọ́ tó tún sọ fún yín pé irọ́ ẹ má jẹ́ ojú òun nìkan, ẹ sáré ṣe kẹ́ ṣe wẹ̀ kúnlẹ̀ pápápápápá tẹ́ tún ṣe. Àkọ́kọ́ obìnrin, ìkejì obìnrin, wọ́n ní irọ́, ó yẹ kẹ́ bí àròlé, ó yẹ kẹ́ bí kan tó máa kárí orúkọ ẹbí yín, kíní kan ó yá gbìyànjú ẹ tún là kẹta mọ́. Ẹ dẹ̀ mọ̀ pé èdè ara yín gan ò tí ì yéra yín. Ẹ tún pamọ́ jọ bí ẹlẹ́dẹ̀. Anyway, gbogbo ẹ̀ ṣáà di pẹ́ǹtùká, ó túká. What I've noticed amongst us is that we don't handle the separation well. In tá dẹ̀ mọ̀ ni wípé níbi kí erin méjì bá ti ń jà, koríko bẹ̀ ló máa ń jìyà. Where two elephants fight, it is the grass that suffers. And in this case, they are the children. Jẹ́jẹ́ làwọn ọmọ ẹ̀dẹ́ jókòó sọ́run o. Ẹ̀yin lẹ pè wọ́n wálé ayé o. Ẹ̀yin lẹ ríra yín tẹ́ ẹ fẹ́ra yín o. Kò ní nǹkan kan ṣe pẹ̀lú àwọn ọmọ. Ẹ wá lo làákàyè. Ẹ restrict nǹkan tó pa yín pọ̀, ẹ restrict ẹ̀ sáàrin yín nìkan. You now want to start using your children to get at each other rather than working on co-parenting. Ẹ wá máa gbéra yín lọ ilé ẹjọ́. Ẹ máa wá bọ́n ṣe máa prevent èèyàn kan from not seeing the kids. Ẹ wá máa lo àwọn yẹn as bargaining tools. Ẹ máa lò wọ́n láti fi corner gains fúnra yín. Ẹ wá sọ àwọn yẹn di pawns tẹ̀fín ta chess. Ẹ wá máa da ayé àwọn ẹ̀rí boríbo, ẹ máa gbin ìkorò sínú ayé wọn. Fáwọn tí ilé ẹjọ́ bá tiẹ̀ ní kí wọ́n ní shared custody. Ọ̀dọ́ tọmọ bá wà lọ́dọ̀ mọ́mì, ọ̀tọ̀ ní gbogbo àwọn ọ̀rọ̀ burúkú tí mọ́mì máa sọ nípa dádì àti àwọn fámìlì dádì fún. Ọ̀dọ́ tó bá lọ ọ̀dọ̀ dádì náà, ọ̀tọ̀ làwọn ọ̀rọ̀ tó máa gbọ́ ń bẹ̀. Ọmọ ti wá wà confused láti kékeré. Ayé ọmọ ẹ ti di ẹrù tó wúwo ju ọmọ yẹn lọ, ẹ ti tó ju ọjọ́ orí wọn lọ, ẹ ti dìrù wọn. Ẹ wá ní wọ́n misbehave. Wọ́n máa misbehave. Ẹni wọ́n fail in class, wọ́n fail in class. Ẹni wọ́n kẹ́gbẹ́kẹ́gbẹ́, wọ́n kẹ́gbẹ́kẹ́gbẹ́. Ẹni ẹ̀ tí ẹ mọ̀ bọ́ ṣe ń wà pé wọ́n ní mental kìíní, wọ́n máa ní mental. Because ẹ ti dà wọ́n lórí rú. Ẹ ti dà wọ́n lórí rú. Ẹ ń fìyà tí wọ́n mọ̀ dí, ẹ fi ń jẹ wọ́n. Ẹ wá àwọn òyìnbó tó nílùú. Wọ́n bá máa break up, wọ́n ti ń break up. Tó bá máa break up, wọ́n á fi àwọn ọmọ ṣe priority. that the kids must be well looked after by both parents. They share their differences when it comes to looking after the kids. They even come together and take them out. Ti rí wọn dáadáa. Wọn gbé pọ̀ mọ́ o. But for the sake of the kids, they will come together and go out together. Mo ti rí wọn dáadáa. Mo ti gbọ́ wọn dáadáa. Tí màá mọ̀ pé bàbá yìí ò sí pẹ̀lú ìyá ọmọ ẹ̀ mọ́. But gbogbo ọ̀rọ̀ tá máa sọ fún ọmọ yẹn kò sọ̀rọ̀ ìyá ẹ̀ láì dáa fún rí. The same thing with the mom. A sọ dáadáa nípa bàbá yẹn fọmọ yẹn. Because they don't want the kids to grow up and hate their dad. They don't want the kids to grow up and hate their mom. They don't want them to grow up and not be normal. They want them to be balanced in life. So wọ́n á pawọ́pọ̀. Ó bá máa jà, ẹ̀yìn àwọn ọmọ yẹn wọ́n á ti jà, wọ́n á ti sọ̀rọ̀ síra wọn tó bá ní nǹkan kan tó yẹ kí wọ́n á ti ṣe lọ́tọ̀ọ̀tọ̀. But wọ́n raise àwọn ọmọ yẹn dáadáa. Ibi tọ́mọ mi ti ń lọ sport, ṣàṣà ní àwọn òbí tó wà níbẹ̀ tó yẹ pé wọ́n ń gbé pọ̀. Ṣùgbọ́n a rí bí àwọn òyìnbó yẹn ṣe ń ṣe. Ọmọ kan wà pé ọmọ yẹn dá bàjẹ́. Ṣùgbọ́n tó bá wà lọ́dọ̀ bàbá ẹ̀ nìkan ló ń wá síbẹ̀ yẹn. Tó bá ti wà lọ́dọ̀ ìyá ẹ̀ bá wòrè níyà ẹ̀. Mi mọ̀ wọ́n ibẹ̀ náà láti gbọ́. Bàbá ẹ̀ náà ló fẹ́nu ara ẹ̀ sọ. This is the greatest harm we are doing to ourselves and our future. Regardless of what has gone wrong between the man and the woman, you should not let it spill over to the children. In fact, tí tẹ́ bá fẹ́ dàrú gan, ìyẹn gan yẹ kó máa jẹ́ ń tẹ̀ ń rò láti rí pé nǹkan work. Except in the case of domestic violence. Tó ti ń di pé báyà ẹ̀mí èèyàn kan ti fẹ́ lọ sí. Yes, I can say work out your separation in that situation, but still ensure that the kid, both parents are involved in the life of the kid. They need both parents. They need both parents. Ẹwà ọmọ tó ń gúnra wọn lọ́bẹ̀ ń ta ẹ̀. The government is focusing on the ọ̀bẹ tó ń gúnra wọn and everything. Wọ́n tẹ billboard, wọ́n tẹ flyer, wọ́n ṣe seminar, wọ́n gbé owó jáde to do this, to do. No, that's not the issue. What you don't understand is you need to listen to these boys. All those knife attack and all those things you see them doing, it's a call for attention. They are crying for help. And what is the help? We need the right men in our lives. We need the right models in our lives. Many of them grew up with no man in their lives. But ìjọba ò mọ̀ nígbà tí wọ́n sọ wípé ẹ̀lé bàbá ìdánù. Ìjọba ò mọ̀ nígbà tó ń gbọmọ tó ń kó fún social. Ìjọba ò mọ̀ nígbà tí wọ́n ń gba control kúrò lọ́wọ́ òbí tí wọ́n jẹ́ kó bí tọ́mọ. Ìjọba ò mọ̀ nígbà tí wọ́n ń blur the line between discipline and abuse. Ìjọba láwọn ní correctional facilities. Their correctional facilities destroys life. Kò tó bá ti mú tó jù sí prison. nínú prison ọmọ yẹn á meet àwọn tó lè pè lọ́kùnrin, àwọn tó pe àwọn lọ́kùnrin, but they are not men, because situation táwọn ọmọ yẹn wà náà làwọn yẹn náà wà tán fi dénú ẹ̀wọ̀n yẹn, wọ́n kàn ti dàgbà sínú ẹ̀wọ̀n ni. Àyàn á tún wá gbin oró burúkú sínú wọn. But to make people respect you, to make you need to create fear in people. Wọ́n á tún gbin oró burúkú sínú wọn. So they come out hardened. They don't come out better. They come out hardened. And that's why 90% of people come out prison and go back. And for those who wants to make a fresh start, it's difficult for them. Why? Because every application that they make to get a job, there's a section where they have to fill. Do you have previous conviction? Have you served a sentence? When they fill all those things, of course, they are saying they have equal opportunity to, that they will not discriminate against them. But you as an employer, tó bá yẹ tó ti lóun ti serve conviction fún this, fún that, tó ṣe CRB, tí CRB jáde pẹ̀lú ó ṣe report nǹkan tó gbé lọ sẹ́wọ̀n, ṣé wàá gbà síṣẹ́ wàá fẹ́ tó ní clean record lẹ̀? And that's why these people will make applications after applications and nothing comes for them. And then they end up back in that life. Mọ́nbó ló ti bẹ̀rẹ̀ láti inú ilé ni. Many parents think it's just convenient for them to go and chuck their kids in boarding school. Kémi náà lè ráyè tèmi gbé. Kí ló bí wọn fún? Nígbà tó ń bí wọn yẹ kó ti mọ̀ pé ayé ẹ máa stop fáwọn láti dàgbà ni. But you want to eat your cake and have it. You just go and dump them somewhere. Wọ́n máa padà dé, wọ́n ti reformat ayé wọn. We are now at a time where parents are looking for mo wá Christian school, mo wá Catholic school, tọmọ máa lọ, mo wá grammar school, tọmọ máa lọ, wọ́n ṣe ọkọ kan mẹ́. Ṣé Catholic school ló máa bẹ́ẹ̀ tọ́mọ ni? Because wọ́n lẹ Catholic school mọ́ lára, àbí wọ́n lẹ Anglican school mọ́ lára, wọ́n lẹ Christian school mọ́ lára, ìdánwò wá mí pé wọ́n máa bẹ́ẹ̀ yí ayé ọmọ yẹn padà. You can't abdicate your responsibility. Schools are set up for educational purposes mainly. Àwọn kọ́ ló máa bẹ́ẹ̀ kọ́ ọmọ ní values àtàwọn nǹkan tó yẹ kó mọ̀. Àwọn kọ́ ló máa bẹ́ẹ̀ create path fọ́mọ. Wàá ti ṣe yẹn kó tó rán ọmọ jáde. And then they help the child to they shape them nínú nǹkan tí wọ́n rí tán exhibit. Àwọn tó bá ti ń ṣe wọn ràn wọ́n bẹ́ẹ̀, wọ́n máa exclude wọn ni. That tells you pé wo a lè cope pẹ̀lú eléyìí ò lè wá máa ní wá lára. Ẹ lè dànù, wọ́n máa exclude ẹ ni. And that is why the involvement of both parents is important. And that is why the family unit is important, to stay together. Okay, káti wá sọ pé kò wá work. Má jẹ́ kẹ́ wá take it out lórí àwọn ọmọ yẹn. They are innocent. Ẹ pawọ́pọ̀, shelve your differences, shelve your disagreement, and come together for the sake of those children. Without the involvement of court or whatever, have that understanding pé àwọn ọmọ ẹ̀ nídìí bàbá wọn nú ayé wọn, àwọn ọmọ ẹ̀ nídìí ìyá ẹ̀ ní wọ́n nídìí ìyá wọn nú ayé wọn. Create this, work this out among yourself to ensure that both parties are involved in raising them. Both partners are involved in shaping their lives so that they can be balanced. Má gbé oró burúkú nípa ọ̀rọ̀ sísọ nípa ìyá wọn fún wọn. Má gbé oró burúkú nípa ọ̀rọ̀ sísọ nípa bàbá wọn fún wọn. Má kọ̀yìn àwọn ọmọ yìí ẹ má kọ̀yìn wọn síra yín. Focus on raising them. Ẹ̀yin lẹ́jọ́ bí wọn. Focus on raising them well. Co-parent such that these kids don't become dysfunctional. Because when they do, sáàkù burúkú lẹ ti create yẹn. sáàkù burúkú lẹ ti create yẹn, àwọn náà wọ́n máa continue lórí wọn náà. And you need to not let this start, talk less of the struggle to break it. Má sọ ọmọ yẹn di cash cow pé má gbẹ̀mí ẹ, má dá lé ẹjá ìtàn tí mo mission pọ́n gbọmọ yẹn lọ́wọ́ ẹ, iye báyìí wàá máa san lórí àwọn ọmọ yẹn. Má sọ ọmọ yẹn di cash cow, má sọ wọn di kan tẹ́ fi ń pawó. Wọ́n san owó ọmọ, wọ́n san owó ilé wọn, wọ́n san owó school wọn. Ẹlòmíì àwọn bill tí ó exist a máa gbé wá torí mọ̀ pé kò ní choice. A máa fa ọmọ yẹn, a máa fi blackmail ara wọn emotionally. Ẹlòmíì gan tó yẹ pé court ló stipulate pé ọjọ́ báyìí ni kẹ́ni báyìí máa rí àwọn ọmọ ẹ̀. Ọjọ́ yẹn gan la máa ní inú run òun ò ráyè, òun ò ṣe kí kan, kò ní mọ́ ọmọ lọ. Àbí tó bá máa mú ọ lọ, á mú late. Wọ́n mọ̀ pé 1 hour slot lọ fẹ́ nìyẹn, á débẹ̀ bí 45 minutes after, á kù 15 minutes. Tó bá dẹ̀ tó time á lóun lọ. Nonsense gbogbo yẹn náà. Ayé àwọn ọmọ yẹn lẹ ń bàjẹ́ náà rẹ̀, ayé tí yín ti bàjẹ́ ọ̀rẹ́ dìnà, ẹ tó wá fẹ́ ba ayé àwọn ọmọ yẹn náà jẹ́. As many of you are listening to me tonight that are involved in stuff like this, ó máa better kẹ́ lọ pé àrò àtọ̀dọ̀fin inú yín, kẹ́ ṣàtúnṣe. And those of you that yẹ pé inú process yẹn lẹ wà lọ́wọ́lọ́wọ́, á better kẹ́ ṣàtúnṣe. Ẹ má jẹ̀bi o, kẹ́ má jẹ̀bi. And for those of you who are yet to be married, who are single, listen to me. There's nothing wrong in being single. Kò sí nǹkan kan tó wrong. Ẹ gbogbo marriage gbogbo kí n tán ṣe ọmọ. Tó bá wọ̀ tán wàá mọ̀, ó dàbí ẹni tó fẹ́ wọ ẹgbẹ́ ìgbàlẹ̀ ni o. Wọ́n ní orin arò tó máa ń kọ. Kò yé wọ. Nígbà initiation, ìtumọ̀ orin yẹn ní pé àwa tá a wà bí a fẹ́ jáde, eléyìí tó fẹ́ wọlé. Kò ní yé wọ. Gbogbo tó bá wọlé tán tójú ẹ bá rí, ìwọ náà bá wọn kọrin yẹn. Bó ṣe rí nìyẹn o. For those of you who wants to marry, pé kí lè máa fọ́, ká lè máa fọ́ra wa lẹ́nu lójoojúmọ́. Wàá mọ̀ kó lọ bẹ àwọn tó wà ń bẹ̀. Àmọ́ pẹ̀lú mi, ẹ̀kan lóṣù mẹ́ta ló ń fọ́ra wọn lẹ́nu. Jẹ́ pé wọ́n ríra wọn nu ilé gan. Iṣẹ́ àárọ̀ lélẹ̀ ṣe, iṣẹ́ alẹ́ lélẹ̀ ṣe. Wọ́n máa ń ju kọ́kọ́rọ́ síra wọn ní bus stop ni. Ẹlòmíì ò ríra fọ́sẹ̀ kan. Táwọn tédè wọn yẹra wọn gan ló fẹ́ fọ́ra wọn lẹ́nu. Kí ẹni tó ń ronú bíìlì gan, báwo ló ara ṣe fẹ́ le gan, báwo ló ṣe fẹ́ wet. So there's nothing wrong in being single. But if you are ready to lose your freedom in life, then get married. Then if you are ready for your own life to stop, for others people's life to grow, then start having children. But if you are not ready for any of this, if you want to grow your career, better go focus on your career. And leave marriage for people who wants to get into it. And if you must get married, find people or find somebody who is compatible with you. It starts from attraction, not love. Kò sí nǹkan tó ń jẹ́ love at first sight. Attraction ni. Kankan ló kọ́kọ́ attract ẹsẹ̀ ni. Máa pò like ẹni tó ní bọ̀bì, má lọ tẹ̀lé lẹ̀ pa. Má torí any condition tó wù ẹ́ láyé pé torí ìwé mo ṣe fẹ́. Wo ó sì máa lé ọ̀rọ̀ bọ̀ kiri ń ta. Já bẹ́tà kó focus lórí ọ̀rọ̀ bọ̀ tó like tó jẹ́ spec. kó filẹ̀ palẹ̀. It is from the attraction and the way tẹ́ ṣe ń bára yín ṣe ni iná ìfẹ́ ló máa fi jò. Ẹ wá máa kó náà sí. Iná ìfẹ́ náà dẹ̀ ń kú. Tóde yín bá ti ń dàrú, iná ìfẹ́ ń kú. So ẹ gbàgbé pé báyà love kìnnìkan ẹ mọ gbàgbé all this nonsense. So o kàn lè máa gbélé ayé pẹ̀lú ẹni tí ìwà àti ọjọ́ wà compatible. Ẹ máa ní problem. You must share interest. You must have understanding. Kankan gbọ́dọ̀ máa pa yín pọ̀ tó ń dì yín mú. Kò sẹ́ni tó perfect anywhere. Ṣùgbọ́n àwọn kankan wà tó jẹ́ kókó téèyàn láti ní kó tó ṣe é bá gbélé. Those are the things that you must ensure that the person you are going to live with have. And both of you should sit down and design your own life, how you want it to work. You can't pattern your life with other people's template. No, ayé tiwọn nìyẹn. Ẹ̀yin lẹ láti pattern ayé titi yín. Báyìí ni life tiwa ṣe yẹ kó rí. Báyìí la ṣe fẹ́ gbé. And you create what works for you. Look at the system and use it in your own favor. Ẹ̀yin tán dẹ̀ ṣẹ̀ṣẹ̀ mú wá láti abroad. Tẹ́ bá dé bí ẹ lò làákàyè. Ẹ má kàn wò pé kíní rèé kẹwàá torí bọ̀. Ayé máa bàjẹ́. Fact mo sọ fún yín yẹn. Just look around you. Examples abound around you. Example yapa. Tí wọn náà bá dẹ̀ fẹ́ kó join statistics yẹn, á better kó ṣe làákàyè. Mind the association you keep. Mind people that you use as references. Mind the things you desire. Torí tó wà lẹ́yìn ẹ̀fà ó jèjè lọ. Be truthful with yourself. Be honest with yourself. And seek the right counsel. Bẹ̀rẹ̀ yín gbé díẹ̀ kẹ́ tó wò pé báyẹ̀ fẹ́ bímọ. Tí o bá dẹ̀ ti ní wọ̀ kó kákò lọ lọ́tọ̀ọ̀tọ̀. Tí wọ́n bá dẹ̀ ti wọ̀ ẹ pawọ́pọ̀ kẹ́ tọ́jú àwọn ọmọ yẹn. Èèyàn kan bímọ 4 síbi kan ó sá kúrò ńbẹ̀. Ó pàdé ìwọ ó lóun love ẹ látorí. Bí léèrè pé ta ló fa àwọn 4 tó fi lẹ̀ mẹ́ta ló fi wọ́n lẹ̀ fún. Look, ẹni tó sìnkú ẹ̀gbọ́n ẹ̀ ní òwò tó má burú ẹ̀ dání. Ó ti ń júwe bí wọ́n ṣe máa sìnkú òun náà ni. So ó fọmọ 4 lẹ̀ níbì kan. Ó sá wa kó wá bá wọ ó lóun love ẹ. Ó yẹ kí wọn náà ti mọ̀ pé nígbà tó bá tún bí 3 fún wọn náà, á fi 3 yẹn náà lẹ̀ tiẹ̀ ni. Á tún move on. So ó láti ṣe làákàyè. And don't let desperation or things that you want just open you up to anyhow person. And for men who are just coming from the abroad. Bàbá mi, lọ yọ shoulder pad yẹ kúrò kó kápálẹ̀, má kápárù o, wọ́n ń kápárù ń bí o. Lọ kápálẹ̀. Gbogbo mi ò ṣiṣẹ́ ilé, mi gbálẹ̀, mi fọbọ́, mi ti bọgí, mi ń pọnmọ, mi mọ́mọ lọ school, mi ṣe kinní kan, mi ráyè gbogbo yẹn. Ọmọ, you no dey work here o. You no dey work here. Àtọ́júlé, a ṣe school run, a ti bọgí o, a lọ shopping, a san bills, kò dẹ̀ ń ṣe bills ẹ̀ẹ̀kan ní ọdún o, bill oṣooṣù ni kó tó dijú kó tó là á èmi tún ti dé kó tó dijú kó tó là á èmi tún ti dé. Wọ́n ń ṣe African daddy bí tó máa kẹ́sẹ̀ sórí stúùlù tí wàá máa fi toothpick ta yín tí wàá máa ka pépà. Wọ́n ń ka pépà ń bí o, tó bá máa ka pépà orí tray ló máa jókòó sí tí wàá ti máa kà o, ó dẹ̀ ń lọ ọ̀nà ibi iṣẹ́ ni o. Ibi tó ti ń ka pépà nìyẹn, wọ́n ń ka pépà rọ̀lẹ́ níbi tó máa gbé small stout sẹ́gbẹ̀ẹ́ o. Orí ìrìn la wà ń bí. So kágbára lẹ̀, change mentality ẹ̀. Báyẹ̀ pé orí ẹ̀ ni gbogbo àwọn family yín, orí ẹ̀ ni wọ́n solé. You have to tell them the truth back home. But this is my situation here. Gbogbo tí mò ń ṣe tẹ́lẹ̀ mi lágbára ẹ̀ mọ́ nsìn. You have to understand that you have a family here, and your nuclear family is your priority, not the extended one. Tó bá lè ṣe fún wọn ló máa lè ṣe. You do not focus on your extended family at the expense of your nuclear family. So you have to tell your family the truth. If you are silent, wọ́n á create problems nínú ayé yín. Ọ̀rọ̀ mi ò ní jù báyìí lọ lálẹ́. Let me get to Yeti's kitchen. When I return, I'll go through the comment section and see if there are any, sweet one I can pin up or talk more on. Ibẹ̀ dà pé máa yóò quiet díẹ̀ lálẹ́. Mo ń padà bọ̀. If you have anything you don't agree with that I've said tonight, please drop it there. If you have anything you want to add, if you have questions, please drop it there. I have time to go through the comment section now and try to see what I have there. Number.
Yeti's Kitchen, ilé oúnjẹ àrà ọ̀tọ̀ tó kalẹ̀ sílùú Manchester. Chilled out Afro and English fusion bar with great food, music and movies. Kò sí oúnjẹ tẹ́ fẹ́ tẹ́ ò bá lọ́dọ̀ wọn. Serving the best fusion of African and English delicacies bíi jollof rice, ẹ̀wà àgànyìn, ẹ̀fọ́ rírò, jerk chicken, suya, ayamashi, goat pepper soup, bọ́gà lóríṣiríṣi àti àwọn ọtí ọlọ́kan òjọ̀kan. Bẹ́ẹ̀ bá ṣe fẹ́ sí ni, eating, takeaway or delivery gbogbo ẹ̀ ló bá wọn lára mu. Oríṣiríṣi ètò ìgbádùn ni wọ́n sì ń ṣe lọ́dọ̀ wọn bíi movie night, live jazz music, game night àti Lego play area for children to relax while you eat. Their opening times are Monday to Sunday, 1 p.m. to 9 p.m. Address money, 299 Liverpool Road, Eccles, Manchester, M300QN. Telephone 0161 706 0062 tàbí 074-603-53448. Ẹ tún lè kàn sí wọn lórí email wọn ní food@yetiskitchen.com. For more information, visit their website www.yetiskitchen.com. Yeti's Kitchen, the best Afro-British restaurant in Manchester.
Yes, so my sister says this is a very sensitive topic. There are those who have been on the receiving end of the abuse. It is very damaging. True, I agree with you. I've seen a lot. I've heard a lot. Not now, even before I got married. There are some things I saw even before I got married that shook me. I was on a bus one day, bus 453 at Old Kent Road, when we still had that long bendy bus, Okonua. And the man I sat beside gave the phone to me, Omori, and he said, please help me talk to this woman on the phone and tell her that I'm on bus 453. I took the phone and I spoke to the lady. I said, he's on bus 453. Just immediately, I said that, the bus announcement also went on. This is bus 453 to Oxford. I said, can you hear? That's the announcement on the bus. We're on the same bus. So I passed the phone back to the man. And when I got off at my stop, kini yẹn mo rò títí tí mo fi bọ́lẹ̀. Ìgbà mo bọ́lẹ̀ báyìí, mo kọ́kọ́ wá ibìkan mo dúró sí. Mo wá fold ọwọ́ mi sáyà báyìí, mo ní, ọmọ nílùú ìṣá ó sì ṣe nǹkan là ń rí ìlú yìí. No pé eléyìí ò ní ṣẹlẹ̀ sí mi. Mo wá jókòó, mo wá dissect ẹ̀ pé kí ni nǹkan tó ń happen gan. Mo kọ́ bẹ̀rẹ̀ lórí máa yẹn. It's either the man has been living a life such that bó bá kí wọn káàárọ̀ gan, wọn believe ẹ̀ mọ́. Ó ti bà reputation ẹ̀ jẹ́ pátápátá pẹ̀lú ayé tó gbé. That could be one. 2, ó lè jẹ́ pé Ọlọ́run ẹ̀ ló ń bá gbélé. Ọ̀rọ̀ yẹn nípọn. Torí bí èèyàn bá fẹ́ Ọlọ́run ẹ̀, Ọlọ́run má fàtìjẹ wá síbi tó nira ni o. Ayé á sú ẹni yẹn. Wọ́n á fi ayé sú. Especially people who enter relationship because of some gains. Tẹ́ni tí wọ́n dẹ̀ bá dòwò pọ̀ yẹn mọ̀ pé ìtorí nǹkan tẹ́ni ìfẹ́ ni tó ṣe wá relationship yìí. Oh my goodness. Ẹni á regret pé òun wálé ayé. So gbogbo kìíní ẹni mo rò. And the way I live my life is such that when people make mistakes around me, I don't laugh. I learn. Torí atẹ́gùn tó wọ yàrá tó káṣọ ni, ẹni tó wọ tiẹ̀ sọ́rùn kó má ṣàfihàn. Káràbá túnra mú ni toródò ń gbá rere. So when you don't learn from the lives of people around you, you likely fall victim. You fall into the same trap. So àfọgbọ́n ọlọ́gbọ́n ṣọgbọ́n ni mí. I look around. I see what people are getting wrong. I try to avoid it. I see what principles they are violating. I try to learn it. I see what people are getting right. I try to apply it. I see mistakes people are making. I try to learn. I'm so hard on myself that constantly I'm working on getting better. Every day I still know I have improvement. I have areas of improvement. I have areas to get better. And I'm constantly working on myself, constantly probing myself, constantly looking around and seeing things and applying myself, adjusting myself. But many of us will walk around. We look, but we don't see. Things around us are calling our attention. Yẹ̀yẹ́ la máa fi ṣe. Gossip la máa fi ṣe. Rather than picking the message that will do us a whole lot of good. And that's why many of us are repeating the mistakes others have made. So We must all constantly look around us. We must constantly ask questions. We must constantly probe things. We must look and see. We must listen and hear. And we must be very, very, very honest with ourselves. If you cannot tell yourself the truth, nobody can tell you the truth and you will hear. That's a fact. Where Godwin Ademefun, where are you? Remember Akin? Oh, it's not available. Bàbá ti jayé lọ. Bàbá ti ẹ̀gbọ́n yẹn like ayé. Ẹ̀gbọ́n ti jayé lọ. My senior colleague, a dẹ̀ kó oríire ti Dr. Ayinde o. In fact, oyè ńlá ni mọ́mì, oyè ńlá ni. Oyè ńlá ni. Nǹkan tá a dẹ̀ fẹ́ náà nìyẹn ká máa pọ̀ sí. You know, a kú oríire. No, a kú oríire. Mo feel pé Dr. Ayinde wọ́n deserve it because doctorate in public administration, public náà lọ́wọ́ àṣìtì lọ́wọ́ gbogbo àwọn tó ń sọ̀rọ̀ mọ́ nǹkan tó ń sọ ni tó bá èsì káwọn náà lọ gba gáréèjì kan kọ́ rí bó ṣe rí. So mommy, I'm really grateful pé Dr. Ayinde náà di colleague wa. Quite a good news nígbà tí mo gbọ́. My senior colleagues, I hope you are considering making this lecture into print. Tabarẹ̀ tí àfiṣẹ́ yẹn rán wọ́n lè wá ràn mí lọ́wọ́. Ẹ̀yin náà ṣàgbọ́ òyìnbó tí mo sọ, ṣé òyìnbó ni mo máa kọ́lẹ̀ táwọn èèyàn máa kà? Ẹ jọ̀ọ́ o. Well, we never know. Ọmọ ìyá mi, good evening. Tí ó ṣe ń bọ̀ ni, ó lágbára o. Níbo lẹ wá lọ? Rálẹ̀ ló bá ọ, so you might have to listen to the show again, and you have to. It's important. Mo dẹ̀ mọ̀ di tí mo fi sọ bẹ́ẹ̀. So láti find time láti gbọ́ again. Anyway, my brother Franklin Breakway, Magic Finger, àwọn yẹn ń tẹ yàtì tó bá káwọ́ lé báyìí ní kíní yà máa dún lábẹ́ wọn. Yé parí. Ẹ má jẹ́ wọ level yẹn lálẹ́, ilẹ̀ ti ṣú. Thank you very much for joining me tonight. Mi ò ní wá yín tì o, ayé yín ò ní bàjẹ́. Don't forget, this is just the part 1 of this discussion, social cancer in African community. Tonight we looked at family separation and co-parenting. Next week we would have the part 2, and it will be focused on business, African businesses, why they are not surviving, why we are not having generational businesses. We're going to be looking at how we handle our finances. We're going to be looking at what is rampant today. Investment. Everybody is the investor. So don't miss next week's show. I'll be having a guest on the show. And the person I'm bringing is as blunt as I am. It doesn't mince words. So I'll keep his name for now. Joker. But don't miss next week's show for whatever reason. Help me invite somebody. Tell somebody about this show. It's evangelism now. Pèrò sínú inú ìrìn àjò yìí. Kò dẹ̀ ní bàjẹ́ fún yín. I'll see you next week by God's grace. Ayé yín ò ní bàjẹ́ o. Ẹ ní dìdàkudà. Ọ̀nà ò ní dí mọ́ yín o. Gbọ̀dáwọ́ lè yín ayọ̀ ìṣòro. Gbogbo àwọn tí ilé wọn ń gbóná lọ́wọ́, Èdùmàrè á bá yín bu afẹ́fẹ́ àlàáfíà sí. Ọmọ yín ò ní dọmọ lọ́mọ. Ilé yín ò ní dàgbòrò. Ọ̀dẹ̀dẹ̀ yín ò ní dàkìtàn. Thank you and God bless you. Ó dàárọ̀.